Hi, you guys. So, I'm here to do my part two because my part one ended so bad. Like, I'm running out of memory on my phone, so. And my son has my other phone, so it's just. But we go get it together. So, I'm gonna do this part two. Don't know if it's gonna be a part three. I'm winging it. Okay, so I believe I left off where I was looking at the video about Charles Taz Russell, I think. They showed his little grave site, and then they showed a pyramid that was dedicated to him, like a memorial dedicated to him by the Watchtower Tract Society, something like that, which is only associated with Jehovah's Witnesses. And so they dedicated a pyramid to him. Okay, and on each side it has a cross and a crown. And everybody knows you don't wear crosses if you're a Jehovah's Witness. So I'm just like, okay, if they're dedicating that and put crosses and crowns, when did it change that we can't wear crosses? It's like they keep changing their mind on so much stuff. You start thinking like, well, why y'all keep getting it wrong if it's coming from Jesus or it's coming from God? Why y'all keep getting it wrong? So move on to that. I found another guy. Now, if anybody is interested where I got these videos from, let me know. I'll tell you who they are. But I found another guy who was an elder in the Kingdom Hall, and he realized the molestation was becoming an issue and was trying to fix it and realized he couldn't because let's just say an elder. I'm sure that all wasn't elders. It might have been some individuals in the Kingdom Hall, but there were elders, a few, like a lot, who were molesting children. They didn't say anything. He confessed. They didn't do anything. They didn't call the police. And they allowed him to stay in that position. And he's allowed to continue to be around children, continue to molest more children. I have an issue with that. Like any normal human being, you would think would have an issue with that. I have an issue with that. I'm not down for that. Would never, ever, ever be down for that. So I'm doing more research and I'm figuring out how corrupt it is, how messed up it is, how the governing body don't give a crap about these children. Kid you not, I just had a Bible study about two weeks ago. And I don't know how it came up. We talking about how, the shepherd is supposed to be over the flock and protect them. Like an actual shepherd is supposed to be over the flock, be gentle with them, help them, protect them from the wolves and all that. That's how it's supposed to be in the Kingdom Hall. Okay, we go fast forward to that. That was like 2 studies ago, right? I just had a Bible study last week. I didn't have it this Monday. But we go circle around back to all that and just in the moment. Okay, so I'm finding out about all this molestation that was Sunday. Monday come around, which was yesterday. I'm done. Like I'm done for. I'm not here for that kind of mess. So I text my teacher. I said, I'm done. I don't want any more to do with this organization. I sent her the 3 videos that were very important and they were true. You can't deny it. I said, I'm done. I do not support molestation. I don't support it being somewhere to the nature of I don't support molestation. I don't support it being covering up thousands of children being molested. I said, y'all ain't no different than the Catholics. My words in my text message. So she was like, what's going on? Like, let's meet up. I said, I don't want to meet up because I already know how it's going to go. I said, I don't want to meet up. Well, let's talk. I don't want to talk through text message. I don't want to talk. Because I'm done. Like, once I get riled up and I'm upset, I don't want to talk and I don't want to be disrespectful. I said, I don't want to talk. Well, I need to talk to you. I don't want to talk through these text messages. You just need to let me talk to you. I said, fine. I'll be home around 3. So, like, all this just happened yesterday, Monday. So, I was supposed to have my Bible study yesterday. I get home late because I had to tell my mom that I'm done with it, okay? I'm done with it. I don't have time for this. Sent her the video. She didn't look at it. Whatever. Sent this lady the video. She didn't look at it. So, I get home at 3:20 because I need to have this conversation before I walk in my house. Like, I need to come into my house and be able to unwind and get my mind right. So I need to have this conversation before I walk in my house. She called me damn near at 4 o'clock. So I'm in my house. I already ate. I took my bath. I'm relaxed. I'm chilling. Now I got to have this conversation with you that I don't want to have. Well, I don't understand why you would want to leave Jehovah like that. I said, first of all, I ain't leaving God. I know exactly who he is and I know what he's capable of. I'm not leaving God. But what I am leaving is this religion where y'all support thousands of children being molested. That's what I'm leaving. Well, I don't know why you're saying all of that. And I said, I'm saying all that because that is what's happening. And the elders are molesting children, and the other elders are not saying anything. They're not calling the police, and they're allowing them to continue to touch on other children. I said, you should have a problem with that. Well, there's really nothing we can do. I'm not leaving Jehovah. I just have to pray about it and continue on spreading the good news. And when you're in the organization, the stuff that they spew out. It's like regurgitation. You regurgitate the same thing. You regurgitate the same thing. Like, if I ask you a question and I can already tell you what you go say, that means you just listen to the same thing over. You just regurgitating the same thing. You ain't saying nothing new that I ain't already heard. Tell me, I've been in it all my life. I said, I've been in it all my life too. I said, nobody has ever done anything to me, but yet I've been having doubts for half my life. Something ain't right. And I said, you should have a problem with these children being molested and ain't nobody doing nothing. And I said, you wonder why they paying all these thousands of dollars. Nobody's getting paid, but they paying all these victims, not thousands, I'm sorry. Nobody is getting paid in the organization, but they're paying out millions of dollars. You're okay with that? So she decided to say, well, oh baby, this when I tell you this made me hot, I knew I had to get off the phone because some cursing words was about to be said, baby. She said, kid, you not, this is facts on top of facts. I can't make this shit up. She said, maybe because you were molested, you want to make this a big deal. Did you what? Oh, what? All this time, for 5 months, you been sitting in my goddamn house, soaking up my damn air, bringing other folks in my house, and you go bring up something that I told you in private? So you mean to tell me that molestation is not serious? That's not a serious thing? It's only serious because I was molested. First of all, who told you to bring that up? I told you that in private. And you mean to tell me this don't bother you? I said, so don't be mad, but I said, you mean to tell me if your child was being molested by an elder and nobody said nothing and your child had to continue to look at this person because nobody won't say nothing? I said, you wouldn't have an issue? I said, look, you mean to tell me you okay with that? She said, well, that's why in the study we said, I told you that you have to protect your children. And I'm sitting there thinking, no, she said, you have to protect your children. It's not their job. Circle back to 2 studies ago, you said the shepherd is supposed to protect the flock from the wolves, right? So what is the elder supposed to do? They supposed to protect you. This is God's people, right? Ain't you supposed to protect them? If they in danger, you supposed to get danger out. What you mean? It's not their job. You mean to tell me you sitting up here giving your life to this organization? And you tell me it ain't their job to protect your children? To say something? Speak up? Wow, baby, you that confused? I had to hurry up get off that phone because that lady was about to catch some words for bringing that shit up to me. Make a long story short, y'all. When I tell you I'm so done and I'm so glad I'm done. I'm so tired of the guilt trips they put you through. I can't tell you how many women didn't want to get married or have children because they put you through this guilt trip of the end is coming. I'll tell you, they predicted the end like 7-8 times already. They put this in your mind. The end is coming. The end is coming. You got to hurry up. You got to spread the good news. You got to do this. You got to recruit more people. women don't even want to have children. Just like, if I ever got married, I hope he don't want to have kids, because I don't want to have kids, because the end is coming. Literally, this is in my head. That's so fucking thrown off. Like, come on. God made your body to have children, to get married if you want to get married, have children, live your life. Why would he put that in you and put fear in you to do what's natural? You heard how backwards this shit sound? So backwards. They predicted the future so many times, but they don't tell you that. Because see, doing my research, people who's been in it a long time is bringing out facts on top of facts. Okay? Been in it before I was born. Yeah, I'm digging up all kinds of stuff. Yeah, I don't have time for it. You mean to tell me God ain't gave y'all the truth yet? Y'all keep changing your mind? Don't put that on God. Don't put that corrupt, messed up organization on God. Come on, don't put that on him. He too organized than that. He too good for all that. Don't, Baby, when I tell you I'm so done, I can't even believe, and people wonder why molestation is so bad. People have stopped caring. That's the issue. Because we say, well, you just have to protect your children. Or it's everywhere. Nobody gives a shit that all these children have been molested. Nobody gives a shit. That's why it's so bad. Nobody cares. But I care enough to leave. I care enough to make a video to let other people know, if you go join this religion, you better protect your child, because they're not going to say nothing. They're not going to protect your child, your son, your daughter. They're not going to be protected by molestation. They are not going to work with the police. Do your research. They do not work with the police. They don't give names, and they allow them to continue doing it. This is facts on facts. Look it up. Protect your children. If you go in that Kingdom Hall, you better protect your child. Don't let your child go nowhere. Which you should already do that anyway, but they make it seem like this is God's organization. So you let your guard down a little bit, because they put this in your mind that it's the truth. We getting it straight from Jesus. So you put your guard down a little bit. You think you can trust. And what's the sad part is, that's a normal instinct to want to protect your child. Watch them. Watch who you leaving your child with. Why would God put that in me to do everything I can to protect my child, but then I'm going to go into a place that's from him, where I'm supposed to be, but it don't do the same thing? They don't do all they can to protect children. Not at all. Not zero.